Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hey, how are you?
This to one. Hope you're on mute. How you guys doing? Welcome to the webinar. I'm Coach Kev, of course. Let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys. All right, perfect. Welcome to the webinar, guys. I'm gonna make this very short and straight to the point. Just a little bit about myself. First of all, I got to give a shout out to the Dolphins. If you actually search Siri, who's the best team in the league, they're actually going to say Dolphins for the first time. But anyway, we win it, which is good. But guys, I'm Coach Kev. I just want to take a few minutes to explain to you guys the credit restoration process and what we do and how we get the stuff removed off your credit, the process, the cost, and how long does it take. So I'm gonna get straight to the point, but before I do that, guys, let me tell you a little bit about myself. Like I said, I'm Coach Kev. I help a lot of people fix their credit. I used to be a licensed mortgage broker, did very, very well, got out of that industry. But one of the main reasons why I got out was a lot of people had credit issues, and I learned that it's difficult to sell someone a home if they got bad credit. So credit was first base before they can ever get the home. Getting the home at closing, that's home plate. You're done with the whole situation. So I said, let me start helping people fix their credit so the process for people to get homes will be even faster. But at the same time, I do these type of webinars to educate people. Let's get right into it, guys. So basically, what are you guys going to learn? You're going to learn what is FES. You're going to learn how to position yourself to get the best interest rate available for future purchases. You're going to learn how to pay off debt and kind of stop living from paycheck to paycheck. And those of you who really want to know, how I walked away from my job and gave them a 10-minute notice instead of 2 weeks notice, you guys can stay on the end part of the webinar. I'll show you guys the business opportunity, but this is mainly focused on the credit repair side. So basically 43 million people have less than a 599 credit score. Half of Americans don't even know what their credit score is. A lot of people, when I talk to them, I say, what's your credit score? They have no idea, which is difficult. And remember, Credit Karma can only give you so much information. The average household, $225,000 in debt. 2/3 of Americans can't pass a financial literacy test. That's critical. And that's why we do these kind of webinars, or we do events in Plantation for our local team, because it's important for us to pass this information on to people, because at some point our kids are going to need to buy a house and cars, and they really need to know the correct steps to take. 49% of people have no retirement. 18% are not on track to their income goals. Maybe that's you or their retirement goals. Maybe you're in a situation where you want to make extra money, or you don't even know what the next steps are. It always starts with credit. 65% of people have no will. Remember, Aretha Franklin just died. She had no will. Prince passed away, no will. It goes on and on and on. But you don't want to be in a situation where, God forbid, you pass away and your family don't have these instruments in place to kind of make sure everything gets done properly. 71% of people have no medical or no financial power of attorney. So just think about that. Anything can happen to you. You got to have these tools in place, and we don't want to neglect identity theft. People get their identity stolen. Maybe you're a victim of identity theft. I actually spoke to a guy probably about an hour ago who had his identity stolen, and close to $500,000 was actually put on his credit in fees and charge-offs and accounts and all these type of things, guys. So a lot of people suffer from identity theft, and we're going to help you protect that with the software and the program as well. Our former education didn't teach us about personal finances. It didn't teach us how to own businesses. It didn't teach us anything about financial freedom. It only taught us go to school, get a good education, and get a good job. And they didn't tell you that your job can fire you whenever you want, whenever they want. So here's the owners, Mike Toloff and Paramount Nyack. The company was started in 2004, headquartered in Farmington Hills, Michigan. We have an A+ rating on the Better Business Bureau. Now, having an A+ rating is good. Having it in a financial services industry is great. When you could kind of lead the industry and showing people how to fix someone's credit the right way and help someone restore their identity and build their lives, it's a game changer. It's a lot of things more important in life. But let me tell you something, without credit, it's difficult to navigate and grow. Here are some of the services that it come with: credit restoration, credit builder. Credit builder is cool because we have a way that we can help you build credit, whether it's through a different program, which is our Credit My Rent program, or if you need a secure credit card to help you build credit. But the most important thing is the credit restoration. We give you a credit attorney in case we got to take them to court. Smart Credit. A lot of you guys probably are using Credit Karma. I'm sure you know Credit Karma only reports to 2 of the credit bureaus, Equifax and TransUnion. It doesn't report to Experian, so that's definitely key. The MyCare, that comes with the Will Trust Power of Attorney, and there's a lot of other tools, guys, that we'll be able to provide for you. But I think the credit restoration is the most important, along with the credit attorney. How's your credit being scored and calculated? Well, 10% makes up the type of use. The types of credit you have used. So let's say you have a car payment, department store cards, your regular credit cards, your mortgage, things of that nature. You have different types. 10% makes up the new credit. You definitely want to apply for some type of credit card or some type of a credit, whether it's a car, whether it's a credit card, whether it's furniture, something at least once every 2 or 3 years, just to show that you have new credit. 15% makes up the length of credit. Those old Capital Ones or those old First Premier accounts, all those old cards, you definitely want to pay those on time because that history would definitely help you. So it also goes in conjunction with the 35% of your payment history. So you want to be paying everything for a long period of time, for as long as you can. Whatever you can put on automatic payment, do that. And that leaves me with the other one. I know I went a little unorthodox, but these two work hand in hand. But the amount makes up 30% of your credit report. So think about that. Let's say, for instance, you have a $1,000 credit card limit, and the goal is to go under the 20 or 30% utilization. That'll help you, and that makes up 30% of your actual credit. So those of you who have those maxed out credit cards, you look desperate. If you bring that credit limit under 20-30% and make on-time payments for 3 months, you're going to improve your credit score just by doing that. You may not even need credit repair, So you want to definitely think about that. But remember, if you have derogatory information on your credit report, you definitely want to reach out to us so we can help you. These credit agencies are empowered with some type of governmental authority. Guys, they have no authority at all. Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, they're just businesses, man. And they buy and sell information. All right. Credit agencies are required by law to report information that's derogatory in your credit report for 7 to 10 years. There's no law saying that they have to do that, guys. There's no law, but they are required to remove the information that has been on your credit report that's derogatory for 7 to 10 years. If it's been on there, they got to take that off. But we both know that these companies don't do that. It stays there. A new company calls you. It resets the time. That's why you need credit restoration, so we can draft up these letters to dispute them on all 3 credit bureaus for you. The information on your credit report cannot be changed. It is illegal or immoral for the information to be altered or removed. Guys, the opposite is true. People always ask me, Coach Kev, how are you guys doing this? I helped a guy a few weeks ago, but his name is Sidney Brown. He called me and we were talking, and he, gradually just simply said, yeah, man, I got the child support removed. And he just kept going on with the conversation. I was like, whoa, what do you mean you got child support removed? He said, yeah, man, I tried Lexington Law. I tried these other companies. You guys were the only one that removed the child support. Guys, he definitely became an agent. He's one of our leaders in our organization. But the fact that, we are doing something a lot of other companies can't do. But the only thing we're doing is leveraging the Fair Credit Reporting Act, guys. That's all we're doing. And it doesn't matter what's on your credit report. Paying past due bills on your credit report, just because you paid them off, these old debts, doesn't neglect the fact that one time, at some point, you didn't pay as agreed. Guys, anything can be changed off your credit report. Anything can be disputed and also removed. But a lot of people are going to do this during tax time. You're going to take your money and you're going to call all these companies, pay all these people, and your score will not go up. And if you don't believe me, ask somebody you know. Trust me, your score will not go up. get back with the person who invited you on this webinar and they'll help you. And if I invited you, get back with me and I'll help you go through the process. And you can save that money for the car or save that money for the house that you're trying to buy. Inquiries are not derogatory and will not affect your credit standing. That's BS. Guys, remember, a lot of people put themselves in a situation where they'll go shop for a car. And, you know, when they pull it, if 1 or 2 inquiries, okay, that's all right. But when you go 3 or 4 or more, you start to tell a story about yourself, guys. And remember what these car dealerships do. They don't just run your credit with one bank. They run it with multiple banks. And remember, they're running on Equifax, running on Experian, and running on TransUnion. And you can actually be getting a ton of inquiries on your credit report, which would destroy your credit. So be smart about that. You know, go inside the dealership, go for the loan, already know what your credit score is, so you already know. And don't look on Credit Karma. You know, reach out to us and we'll be able to help you with that. Here's some of the things that we can help get removed if it's inaccurate, erroneous, obsolete items, such as late payments, charge-offs, foreclosures, bankruptcies, tax liens, collections, short sales, medical bills, student loans, child support. Guys, anything that you can think of. This is how our portal would look. Here's customer service. If you have any questions, you can reach out to customer service. If you want us to email you your credit report after 72 hours, you can go ahead and call customer service. If you have a question about the program or the service, or you need any help, call customer service and they'll be able to help you. If you need to email the responses, or when you need to email the responses from the credit bureaus, I always tell people, one of my agents, Mr. Alan Strickland, gave me this great idea. So go ahead and download a scanner, take a picture of all the responses that the credit bureaus give to you, take a picture and then email it to this email address right here, and then we'll be able to get it even faster. But what's our process? Once you enroll, you're going to get your online portal just like this. Like I said, we dispute everything that you can think of. But once you get the dispute letters, all you're going to do is sign the letters and then mail 1 to Equifax, 1 to TransUnion, 1 to Experian. We're going to draft the letters for you. We're going to staple them for you. All you need to do is sign them, make a copy of your picture ID and social, and then mail 1 to each credit bureau, and then wait 30 to 45 days for them to respond. Very simple. Now, when they respond, they're going to respond back with literature. You're going to take the picture, like I told you, on the scanner, and then just email it here. And that's basically it. If you want to know how the dispute letters is, you can go here and download them yourself. If you want to see the progress, we have a progress report here. If you want to understand credit and get your literacy up about credit, guys, you can log into the system, and our system will teach you everything you need to know about credit so you can pass that information on to your families. Or you can become an agent like I did and start franchises all over the country. Here are some of our competitors. I always like to tell people, if you're not first, you're last. We all recognize Lexington Law. But guys, we take a lot of their customers. Some of you guys are on this webinar right now. You probably worked with Lexington Law. The guy who I was telling you about with the student loans, he worked with Lexington Law, and then he ended up with us. So guys, remember something. You want to go with the best and forget the rest. That way you're really not wasting your time. And people always ask, what's the difference between us and them or any company? Our price, number one, and the amount of services we give you. And also we have an income opportunity. All right. It's a one-time activation of $99 and then your first month of $89 a month. So it's a total of $188 the day that you enroll, and then it's $89 a month, no contract. And I love that because, you know, in 45 to 90 days, you're going to start seeing results. All right. And I'm not done giving you guys value. There's 2 other ways we can help you boost your credit. Let's go over those 2 right now. So we do it with this thing called Credit My Rent. There are a lot of real estate agents that sometimes don't even know how powerful this tool is. But just imagine if you've been paying rent for the last 2 years, you can boost your credit off of that. Imagine you want to only go back a year. You can boost your credit off of that. And I love that because this is another way that you can help build your credit score. All right. And here's the other thing, a secure credit card. I actually have this secure credit card, and it's actually helping me build my credit. And if you're like me, maybe you got denied by your own bank that's holding your money, but they denied you to get a card. How crazy is that? We can help you start establishing and building credit. This is great for someone who's trying to recover from bankruptcy, divorce, or, you know, you just want to build credit because you don't have enough and you need another trade line to even get that home or to get that car. It's very, very critical. So these are some tools that we can help you with. But guys, get back with the person that invited you on this webinar, and they'll be able to help you get started and start working on your credit immediately. Those of you who want to know about the money, I'm actually going to cross over to that right now, and we'll get to the income opportunity. But before I get into that, guys, let me tell you why I did this. You know, I was one of those guys, probably just like you, you know, overworked and underpaid, doing everything that I could at work, trying to get raises. You know, the raises are like 15 cents, 20 cents, they're jokes. And, you know, you find yourself just working so much and you literally forget about your family. And what I love about this business that, you know, even though I do work a lot because I love what I'm doing, but at least I can do that from home. That's a huge advantage, you know, and you get a chance to do what's happening right now. What's going to be the future, guys, online. Working from home and generate revenue from anywhere in the country. This is the future. All right. So I'm going to show you guys why I got into FES, why FES is in me, and why this is just a phenomenal business to be able to get involved in. But not to mention, guys, everyone needs credit. And I know you heard this before, but it sells itself. Maybe you need credit. Think about it. So that means you're not alone. All right. 72% of people want to be their own boss. 100 million people have jobs, but 70 million of them don't even like their job. You know, they rather not have a job. They rather have their own business. Maybe that's you. All right. So to become an agent, it's $288 to become an agent. But what do you get for that? First of all, you get your own website. And when I was in corporate America, maybe the job that you used to work at, for them to get their own website, I'm sure cost more than $288. Maybe you tried the business on your own. Maybe you know what it takes to start a business, and you know it costs way more than $288. Every business owner that sees the franchise cost of $288, they laugh because they understand what it really takes to start a business. Thousands and thousands of dollars, especially if you need to rent a space. So anyway, you get your own website. You have a system to be able to track every sale that you get. Those are my realtors that's watching this. I know you love this. We have agent support. So when you build a team, you can actually get them over to agent support to help them. We also have customer support. What I like about customer support is customer support will be able to handle your customers' challenges. So let's say, for instance, they trying to activate LifeLock, but they have a question. Call customer service. Let's say they want to confirm if we received the responses from the credit bureaus. Call customer service. Very, very simple. But you as an agent, your job is not to answer all these different questions. Get them over the customer service and allow customer service to help them because they work for you. You have access to marketing materials, but within our team, we have a massive marketing plan. We call it the trial run, and then a few other tools that we use to help you get free leads. Yes, I said it. Free leads. You can still do your Facebook ads. You can still do your Craigslist ads. It doesn't matter. But getting free leads, if it's best. If it's free, it's me. We get paid weekly. We have tax advantages. We're going to show you how to position yourself to help others. You probably already like helping people. We're just going to show you how to make commissions off of that, make residual income, and generate bonuses from helping people. All right, Strive for 5. What I like about this, guys, and this is the main thing that I wanted to know. Once I invest my $288, what do I need to do to make my money back? So here it is. Every customer that you enroll, you generate $100. Now, if you don't want to become an agent and you want to send them to me, that's fine. I'll send you my link. You send them to everybody, and you and I can work something out where I'll pay you a little bit of money versus the whole 100 if you don't have the 288. Or the actual agent that enrolled you or brought you onto this webinar, they can work something out with you. But if you're serious about becoming an agent and just making money part-time at the beginning, just remember, you can also get your services for free. After you get 5 customers, it's called the Strive for 5. There's no limit to how many customers you can get. The $89 a month is waived. You have no overhead. For instance, me, myself, I don't pay $89 a month. I run my entire business for free. And this is awesome because if you have other people that want to make money just like you and they enroll, boom, that counts towards your Strive for 5. If you have somebody who don't want to make money, they just want to get their credit fixed so they can buy a home, Boom, you send them your link. That also counts towards your Strive for 5. Any combination. And here's the other thing. We also get paid a $12 residual income. Now imagine, whatever job you at, imagine getting paid off of doing something one time and you keep getting paid over and over and over again. Michael Jackson made more money dead than alive because of how he gets paid. They call it royalty in the entertainment industry. We call it residual, but it's the same thing. All right. So right here, let's say you become an agent. So let's say this is you, Alan Strickland, and then let's say this is LaQuesta. So LaQuesta says, you know what? I want to start my own business. Boom. She invests the $288, and then she gets her aunt and her friend to become customers. FBS will pay LaQuesta $200, and then Alan would generate $100. Why? Because he helped LaQuesta get her franchise started, but because he enrolled her as an agent, the company will compensate him a bonus of $100. And then we're going to show you how to get to that next position, which is field trainer. Doing the same exact thing. LaQuesta comes in, get 2 customers, she get paid $100, but now Alan, then he makes $160 instead of $100, doing the same exact thing. And as you guys see, it just continues to go up and your rank goes up. Guys, all these positions are important, but the most important position, guys, is field trainer. Getting to this position is important. Why? Because number one, you're going to have your Strive for 5 done and you don't have to pay for the service. But number two, you just gave yourself a $60 raise. Not a 6-cent raise, a $60 raise. And then it continues to build. This is the position where I left my job at, sales director. Everything changes at this position. We call it the decision position. So you have to make a decision whether you want to go part-time or continue to go, whether you want to go full-time or continue to be on part-time. But either way, guys, the most important position is field trainer. Again, guys, it gets even better as we continue to climb. People are still logging onto the webinar. I love it. All right, so these are the different Infinity bonus, guys. So every month we get these bonuses paid out to us. Now that means it doesn't matter if you get any customers, doesn't matter if you get any agents for the whole month. If you're in any of these titles, the company will deposit money into your bank account. And this is what I love about that. This goes back to doing something one time and getting paid over and over and over and over. And it's based off lineage. Think about it. Your boss does what he wants. Everybody does all the work. But every single week, he's going to get paid whether he works or not. All right? Now, we always encourage everyone to constantly work, constantly build your business. It's your business. But we make it very simple for you by doing these webinars to help you out. We have local events. We have county events. We have state events. We have different type of things that you can plug into to build your business. And then you can continuously go up the ranks until you build a massive Infinity bonus for you and your family. And then, you know, times change. And now I know you guys are probably rich on this webinar. I don't know if $4,000 a month can help you. I don't know if $10,000 a month can help you. I don't even know if $22,000 a month can help you as a bonus, but it can help me. And you know other people that it can help. I don't know your income goals or what you're trying to do, but this will help. You can work part-time at your job and work full-time on your business. All right, we have different incentives, guys. The first level of the incentive program it's called the R&R Club, but level 1, where you can choose between a Cadillac, a Mercedes-Benz, or an Audi, where our company will go ahead and put $600 on your check every single month to cover your vehicle expenses. It's just a car allowance. Level 2, you get $10,000 cash bonus. Now, if you don't know what to do with that money, you can call my wife and I will show exactly how to spend it. Level 3, they also go ahead and increase your money to $1,500 every single month. You can get a car for you, you can get a car for me, or you can get a his and her, or whatever you want to do. But the bottom line is they start to increase your money. Level 4, cash bonus, $25,000 in cash. Oh man, you can do whatever you want to do with that. Level 5, you get $50,000 cash as well as a Bentley upgrade. Level 6, FES then will pay $5,000 towards your mortgage. But let's say, for instance, and people are asking, man, who do you know? I definitely know multiple people who have these levels. But guys, remember, the goal is not to really focus on what they have. The goal is for you to get it. All right? So look at this. Let's say, for instance, your home is not $5,000 a month. Let's say it's $2,000. You take the $2,000, put it towards your home, you know, your mortgage, and then take the other $3,000 and put it towards the principal of your home so you can pay off the home even faster. All right? I'm not charging you guys for that tip right there. All right? What's the next level? Level 7 through 10, we have retirement bonuses. We have monthly lifetime bonuses, every type of bonus that you can think of, guys. That's why it's called the R&R Club. That stands for rest, relaxation, and retirement. No one wants to be building a business forever. You know, you want to at some point set it and forget it. But for right now, while you're young and you're aggressive, it's important for you to start building for your family because they need you to win. And we're going to help you. All right. And I'm almost done, guys. Let's close it out. So we're going to show you how to build a massive social media campaign. We're going to show you how to establish corporate accounts, whether you know tax preparers, whether you know individual who owns car dealerships. We're going to show you how to build that. We're going to show you how to sell the protection plan. It's credit repair. You can easily get people on the webinars like this, and I'll do all the selling for them. Or you can set up your own webinar. You know, it's very, very simple. We can get this whole PowerPoint to you, and you can present to anybody you want all over the country. All right, guys. At the end of the day, you're in business for yourself, but never by yourself. Now let's recap. Now to become an agent, it's $288 down. You get the website. You get an opportunity to be able to get your services for free and no overhead. But then your first month, if you follow everything that we're telling you to do, you'll be able to get your money back and more. And also you get your credit fixed simultaneously. All right. Now, the second thing is if you want to become a customer, it's $188. Ask a person that, you know, got you on this webinar and they can help you get enrolled today so we can start working on your credit ASAP. And you can also send them any referrals. You know, anybody who you know that need help with their credit, they would greatly appreciate and invite your referrals. And I'm sure they'll, you know, throw you a few dollars just for helping them out if you don't want to become an agent. Guys, get back with the person that invited you to this webinar. I'm Coach Kev, and I'm going to leave you guys with this, man. If it's not now, then when? You know, when are you going to do whatever you need to do to change your life? You know, maybe you like me or like I was at my job and I was overworked and underpaid and I was super unhappy. I was frustrated every day, calling my wife at work, texting her, following up, just trying to figure out a way how I could have a sense of normalcy on why I kept going to a job that I hated. You know, I love the people, but I was just overworked. And then I realized, man, that, you know, we gotta take advantage of opportunities when they come. And when my friend told me about this business, it just changed my life, man. It really, really did. And now I don't have to go into corporate America. Maybe you like I was, and you were sitting next to people that you don't like, you know, or you know the company's making so much money that they can afford to give you a raise, but they won't. You can create your own raise with FES, guys. I always tell people, man, I'm not in FES. FES is in me. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I record this, and I'll send this out to you guys. Those of you who want more information, just go ahead and call me. You should have my number, and get back with the person who actually invited you. I appreciate you guys for joining me on this webinar. Let me get back to these people that's messaging me now, and I'll speak to you guys soon. I will meet you guys at the TOP. Thank you guys for joining me.